Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see how to protect Azure resources with Resource Manager logs. Let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. Okay, so Resource Manager logs provides a way for the administrators to lock down Azure resources to prevent deletion or changing of a resource. These logs sit outside of the role-based access control hierarchy, and when applied will place the restriction on the resource for all the users. The logs are very useful when you have an important resource in your subscription which users should not be able to delete or change, and can help prevent accidental and malicious changes or the deletion. Okay. So let's create a few logs here. So let me go back to create a resource. I will create a, let's say, a storage account in one of the resource group, and I'll show you exactly how you can place logs. So quickly I'm going to go to here. I'm going to create it. And in here I'm going to go with the default values. I'm just going to select the resource group. I'm going to use this which I created. Storage. Standard. View create. I'm going to go with the default settings here. Running the validation check. Click on create. I'm going to come back when it is done. Alright, so this is my storage account. Let's say I create a container here. This is the logs video I'm talking about. This is not the storage account video, but let's see what can a log do. So this is the storage account container. And I'm going to click on create. Okay, so the storage account in Blob, I have one container. So now if I want to delete it, I can delete. It says, are you sure you would like to delete the selected container? Containers which are in a leased state are locked for deletion and will be skipped. The delete will fail if delete logs are configured on this resource or parent resource blocked by role-based actions. I click on OK. It is deleted. Right. So now let me create that container again. I click on create. And now if you would see at the logs here, and if I click on, you can see that under settings, here it is, click on logs. It said the resource has no logs. Click on add to add a log. Log name, log type. So I am defining a delete log so that you cannot delete it. Applying a delete log to prevent accidental deletion. Okay, click on OK. So it has scope is the test Azure this storage account, and I have applied a delete lock here. Okay, now if I go back to my, let me refresh it. It may or may not be required to refresh the page. I just did that. So it comes back. And I go to the container. I have a container which is test Azure container. And let's see if I'm able to delete this now or not. Okay. I select it. I click on delete. It says same message. I click on OK. It says failed to delete containers. Failed to delete 1 out of 1 containers This is the container name, scope locked. The scope, this cannot perform delete operation because following scopes are locked. And let's say I click on this container, I upload a file here. Okay, let me upload a file. I select it and I upload a demo file here, a normal PNG file. So let's say if I have some content in this container, this one, and now I go back to my storage account. First I applied a delete lock. Okay, now I go to lock and I add another lock here. The lock name is read only lock. Lock type I defined as read only. Applying a read only lock. Okay, now I go back to my container. It could be me, it could be anybody else who has the access on this storage account to access and check the container. I click on my test as a container and I click on here. Okay, because I am the owner here, that is why it is showing me up. But let me try to refresh this and check again. Okay, go back and go back to my storage account. I go back to my container and I try to go inside my container. It says access blocked, the resource is locked. Right? Cannot access the data plane because of a read lock on the resource or its parent. Alright, that is how you can add locks to your Azure resources, and this can be anything. It can be storage account or it can be anything on which you want to apply the lock. You can add the lock, you can add a lock using PowerShell, you can add the lock using the portal. So I hope this has been informative for all of you guys. If you have any queries, please mention them in the comment section, and I see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.